Hello everybody, it is only Journey here and I am back again. I am reacting to Amberlynn Reid. I was waiting for her response to Zachary Michael before I did anything, before I reacted to anything else from her, before I released my kind of timeline of the leaks and how weird that stuff is. I was going to do that before I uploaded this video, but I saw that she reacted to it. It took me everything I had to not actually watch Zachary Michael, Katrina, or Karina, or the ankle. And I keep saying Katrina because I know people named Katrina. And I'm so sorry. I love Karina so much. But anyway, yeah, so it took me everything I had to not react to this when I was at work this morning and not watch it from like the other channels. I am watching it right from her channel right now, and we are going to be reacting to that together. I have only seen about 10 seconds of the video. She is still copying me, at least one of my mannerisms. I know other people can have those mannerisms, okay, I'm cool with that. What I am not cool with is that she does this to everyone. That's what ticks me off. So I have my orange crush cocktail that I have made myself, and we are going to relax the best we can while we tear Amberlynn apart for her sins against the people who are literally the kindest to her out of her hater community. So let's see.
Hello. Welcome
Hi,
to
Amber.
A new vlog. I'm pretty sure today is January 11th. Is it? Hold on. Let me go look.
Yep.
Hot damn diggity.
Copying me. See? Okay, listen. Again, I don't want to be a dick, but girl, that's mine. It's me.
It is January 11th. How is it already the 11th? I personally don't know. Time is going by so fast.
That's how time works.
Here in the good Oklahoma, it has been snowing, and thankfully it did not snow today. It's still pretty cold.
Hasn't it been also snowing in Wisconsin where you left your cat?
But we had some snow melt, which is
That's
a good thing.
how snow
okay,
works.
Guys, it is time to meal plan. Yes.
I'm being hard on her. I do the exact same stuff you guys have seen in my vlogs. But in the same vein, I haven't lied to my internet audience, so...
Your girl said meal plan. So I'm just going to use the notes on
Oh, so I have to watch all of this
MacBook
before we get to the good stuff.
to
Okay.
do that. So I am on the semaglutide, and I'm telling you, like, it takes away like that like huge desire to order takeout. So I've been eating more at home. I'm not trying to be unrealistically healthy. I'm simply
Unrealistically healthy? We're asking you not to eat 5,000 extra calories a day? Okay.
just like eating at home, okay? So
That's still good.
Meal plan is going to go as
But the stuff she's eating at home probably isn't that good for her.
such. So I am grocery shopping tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I'm simply just gonna write down all the days of the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on and so forth. So then I can just go through.
You know, Amber, it would be really nice if when you did this, you could get like a screen recorder. You know, Streamlabs is pretty good. It's a free one. That's the one I use, and I am actually using it right now to record this video while I'm watching you. Well, I'm recording my face on my phone, Streamlabs on my computer. But seriously, like, girl, you want to be interesting, but you don't want to let us in on all of the stuff that you're doing, because you're blocking us out of like an integral part of your video. That's just how I feel.
And decide that way. So what I'm going to be meal planning is simply like what I want like my main meal to be that day, which is usually dinner. So Sunday tomorrow, I won't have to plan for that.
Okay, I'm gonna keep pausing because I don't want to talk over her, but if you're only having one meal a day, and like, I get it, she has enough excess calories on her body, she can afford to, you know, lose a few meals. But going from one extreme to having food addiction to only eating one meal a day is not going to help you lose weight as much as you think it does. From me personally, that was my journey in losing weight, but maybe that's just me.
That thankfully, because I am having a little mother-daughter moment, so we're gonna get some dinner together. I'm just gonna go out with mom. And then Monday, I'm craving tacos. I think I'm gonna do tacos for Monday and Tuesday. I'm not usually like a leftover girly, but some foods I can withstand.
Because you don't leave leftovers. That was mean.
The next day. So I definitely can withstand some like taco meat the next day, so I'll be fine with that.
Twinkie.
I've also really been enjoying like
that
soups.
Poor dog.
There's this like potato
I want to pet
Mexican
her
soup
so bad though.
that I kind of made up. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that. Maybe I can show you guys a recipe, but I'm telling you, so good.
I don't want any recipes from you.
What do I want? Maybe Thursday we can do like a rice
What do I want?
type of
Oh god, that sounded like Shrek.
soup type situation.
Soup? Okay.
I have been really craving soups and just like warm foods, comforting foods.
Soups
so with
are
both
good.
of the soups, I do like to use either like ground turkey or beef. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split the beef between those 2 days. And
I
then
doubt
Friday,
it, but
I like to go to bingo with my mom, so I'm just gonna put bingo so I won't really have to plan for that day because usually we eat at bingo. Saturday is also really up in the air because I like to spend Saturdays with my mom. So I think for that day I might just put spending it with mom. We did not spend today together because again it's been cold and snowy. Like
Okay, so what I'm seeing is like very little meal prepping here. I don't meal prep. I'm trying to get into meal prepping. I'm not very good at it at this moment in time, but like, oh god, her hand just, okay, I'm not going to comment on that. I'm just concerned for her. But anyway, it doesn't look like a lot of meal prepping because you're still going to places you know are probably going to have majority like junk food. Like, I don't know, does bingo have salads there or whatever? I don't know. My grandparents are dead. I can't ask them. They used to go to bingo all the time.
the other day, my mom couldn't even drive to work, so my stepdad had to drive her. Like, it's just been kind of like hectic over here in Oklahoma, but we're all safe and
using hectic kind of in the right way for once. A bit. Well, yeah, I guess if you have a bunch of stuff going on and you can't drive, that would be a little hectic.
sound. So now that I have like my main meals planned, I want to just like make a store list of like, okay, what do I need for the tacos? What do I need for the soups and stuff like that? I have been snacking a lot on like chocolates and stuff. I need to find like a little bit better alternative. Like, girl, I love chocolate, but
dark chocolate. Amber, dark chocolate. I am going to okay, genuinely, because I do not like you, but like genuinely, girl to girl, well, semi-girl to large-ass elderly woman, but dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is much better for you than milk chocolate is, and on top of that, it's not bad after a little bit of a workout. Like, go on a 15-minute walk, 15 minutes every day, and you can get into some, you know, you'd probably lose a lot of weight that way, especially on the semaglutide. But yeah, 15-minute walk away. Why am I saying this? She's not going to do it. But, you know, 15-minute walk away is like, that's all, you know, not all she needs. She needs much more than that. But like 15-minute walk away, that is a good, like 15 minutes of walking. Why do I keep saying 15-minute walk away? Maybe that's because I walk to the store, which is 15 minutes away, and that's how I used to do my thing. But just a 15-minute walk a day is really good for you. And so it's like that could change like a lot in your life for the positive. Not for her, But like for regular people who want to get into exercise, walking for 15 minutes a day is the best place to start. I also do roller skating. I roller skate in my house because I have indoor wheels on and we have wood floors, and I will do like 15 minutes to an hour of that a day if I can some days. So yeah, just find whatever works for you. If it's fun, I find that's all that really matters. Geez, I'm 10 minutes into filming and we're only 3 minutes into the video.
We need to like just be a little bit better. And then for my other meal, because obviously I'm not just having one meal a day, I'm really craving bagels.
Okay,
so I'm gonna need
good. That's
bagels.
good. I was concerned about that.
Cream cheese, and I kind of want to do the whole
how much cream cheese?
You guys remember that thing I tried with the bacon and scallion?
I'm saying I don't want to cut her off, but I don't really want to pause it anymore. And also she's just annoying.
And I kind of want to have that like on a bagel. Does that sound hectic? I don't know. So I'm gonna be able to have that
No,
for multiple days in a row.
That's not what hectic
since
means.
It comes with like 6 bagels in one thing, so I'll be able to have that for 6
You
days.
are
So it's
stupid.
gonna work out. But yeah, back to my chocolate alternative. What could I have instead
Dark
on
chocolate.
some days? You know what? I'm just gonna Google. What are some healthy-ish snacks? Cottage cheese and fruit, nuts, fruit and yogurt, whole grain toast, fruit and veggie smoothie, whole grain crackers.
A lot of these are really
banana, pita and hummus. I want something sweet. So I'm gonna say
banana, a little bit of gelato, like fruit gelato. And even then, that's a lot of sugar. Like 1 scoop of fruit gelato, cut up banana, cut up strawberries, cut up raspberries, some melon. That's what I like doing. Like stuff like that. That's really tasty. I'm hungry already.
what are some healthier snacks that are sweet? Chocolate chia pudding, trail mix. I do love trail mix. I can like make my own. Chocolate covered bananas, frozen grapes. I do love a frozen grape. Apple and almond butter, a smoothie. See, that's like healthy. Trail mix does sound good, but again, I would probably just add like some chocolate, some nuts.
Add dark chocolate.
I think I might do
nuts are okay for you.
Green apples and peanut butter. I love green apples.
Is she acting as if nuts aren't okay for you? I don't know. I am confused.
Because green apples are more sour compared to like regular red apples.
That's
okay. So
Granny
I'm meal
Smith.
planned. I'm excited. And then when I'm at the store, obviously, if I see some other things that I could have throughout the week, I'll just get it there. But this is like the stuff I need. Oh, and I need some stuff for around the house as well. I need some more Sprite Zero. Also want more Cherry Coke Zero. Oh my God, so good. I haven't had that in forever, I feel.
At least she's going for the Coke Zero, but also as a cancer survivor, why would you drink more aspartame? Homegirl is speed running the grave.
Like Pine Sol.
Like, you have to be so careful with this
Toilet
stuff,
paper,
especially at her
dish
size.
soap. I do need more of that.
And her health history.
Also, dish sponges.
I care more about her health
than
she does.
So I have gone back and
but
forth
most of her
whether
haters
I wanted
do.
to speak on this. I have sat with my thoughts and my feelings regarding it. I didn't.
Sorry, we're gonna go back to that. I was talking through that.
Dish sponges. I think that's it. Okay, guys, so I have gone back and forth whether I wanted to speak on this.
Okay.
I have sat with my thoughts and my feelings regarding it.
I'm sure
I didn't
you
want to
have.
just like spew nonsense. I really wanted to sit with it. And I've decided I think I should speak on it because it is kind of heavy on my mind.
I hope
on
so.
my heart. So I have gotten a lot of support and backlash regarding like what I said about Zachary Michael. There's a lot of people that think I should.
You've been getting support? Okay.
To literally die and fall off the face of the planet.
I wouldn't say that, and I do, like, those haters are overboard, but girl, like, that was not okay. And also, like, the people telling her stuff like that don't, because it's just validating her sense as the victim, which she's not. Amber, you said something horrible and insinuated that Zachary Michael was faking his mental health. when they were going through a breakup. Like, that is a horrible thing to do. You would call fat phobia if someone did that to you. Because, oh, everyone loves to pick on the fat chick. No, Amber, you're a horrible human being.
For what I said about someone's mental health issues.
Yeah.
And then there's the other side of people who are like, I applaud you for finally like sticking up for yourself after years and years of torment. So I've received a lot of mixed feelings. And if you guys thought that I was not going to see the clip of someone actually like verbally abusing me, then y'all thought wrong. I did watch it. And I've also watched like another
verbally abusing me. Oh no. I knew this was gonna piss me off, but oh hell no. Oh no. You deserved every ounce of what Zachary Michael gave you. You are garbage wrapped up with elastic bands with a mask of a pretty face on it. Not even that pretty. Like, oh my god, that is disgusting. That is horrifying that you would fucking say that. Verbally abusing me. No. No, that's called somebody had a reaction to you being a bitch.
clip from Twitch, which I have never watched his Twitch before until I saw this clip. So I do feel like I need to speak up on this because it's kind of a lot, to be honest. And I really wish people would like separate like who the two people are and like biased opinions based around me and reaction channels and look at it as like person A and person B, regardless.
You are a public figure. You consented to being on reaction channels the moment you started your YouTube channel, okay? If I did some fucked up shit and people talked about me, I would expect them to want to hold me accountable. Frankly, I'd be disgusted if they didn't.
Even though I feel like I'm standing in front of a bunch of like people who want to see me fail and who don't really care about what I have to say, I'm standing here
because you don't care about what anybody else has to say. You find it abusive. You call yourself the victim when you yourself are the narcissist, Amber. You can't see anywhere where you go wrong. And yet, you're almost always wrong. Why is it when everybody who gets away from you is suddenly in their healing era? The only common denominator is your butt.
Using my voice because as a woman and as someone here on YouTube who has constantly had to just fight, I'm not going to stop now.
I feel
like I have a lot to say, but I really just want to like
gonna stop now. Oh, I'm just gonna start crying.
Handle it down into like short form. I said something about Zach, saying that like his mental health issues is the reason why he can't upload. But then the minute that I upload, he has a reaction. That is the only thing I have ever said about Zachary Michael's mental health. And to be honest,
it was the way you spoke about it and the way you insinuated, Amber, and you can't act as if that's not a thing. And you can't act as if your BPD is like a cover for that, because there are actually like people who, you know, also have BPD who actually get their shit together and, you know, get therapy.
The years and years that he has spent on his channel mocking me, being insensitive to any issue that I have.
I'm not even gonna watch
this. He can sit here and say that he stands up for me for this and for that and for random things, but sure, that doesn't take away the fact that I have been mocked by him.
Okay.
That also includes my mental health. We're not even gonna go to like the physical aspect of like making fun of the fact that it's hard for me in the past to like walk to a tree, or like every time he sees me walking in a video, literally you can see him subconsciously move his body in a waddling fashion. Like we're not even gonna like include those things. And
it's not necessarily mocking you. It's trying to see what their body would feel like if they had to fucking do that. At least that's what I would do. I wouldn't mock someone for that. I would be more interested in, like, how would that affect me if I was in that space? Because I was on my way to being, like, I was hitting the obese mark. So it was, like, before I actually got my shit together and started losing weight, it was, And
multiple other things, like him joining in on AmberCon, literally hosted by one of the most fat phobic people there is. But we're strictly gonna go with like the mental health aspect, because that is the reason why he decided to literally verbally abuse me in front of everyone.
No, you need to shut the fuck up. You need to shut the Okay, I might not get through this. I might not.
Everyone, and he's getting applauded for it. Listen, he says,
yeah, you're not the victim.
Awful things about my mental health too. It might not be in the black
and white way. He has been so kind to you.
But I'm telling you,
you are picking shit up that is not there.
So this might be like a very small example, but it's a recent example that is like an ongoing example. I have massive anxiety when it comes to like public speaking in person. So
no
bingo,
one
for
cares.
Instance, when I get a bingo, yelling bingo out loud gives me so much paralyzing anxiety that I literally can't do it. That is a mental illness. Anxiety is a mental illness. That is something that I am suffering with. And he constantly...
So is depression. Being depressed when you have to end an almost 8-year relationship would be... it would probably suck, Amber. Not like you would know anything about that because you're so abusive that nobody would stay with you that long. Frankly, I'm surprised that anybody stays with you to begin with.
Makes fun of that. It's something that I'm embarrassed about, I'm ashamed about. Like, I wish that I could yell bingo like a normal person, because to normal people, it's easy to do.
And the reason why people are so criticize, so apt to criticize your anxiety is because you say and do stuff that says the absolute opposite. Like, I get it. I have anxiety towards certain stuff as well, especially with trying new foods. I cannot do that. My brain will go into an absolute panic attack if I have to try a new food that I am not ready to try. And yeah, I get self-conscious over the stuff that I deal with and what I say and stuff like that. I get that. But you say and do things in public that are so opposite to the anxiety. Because in public, you act fucking obnoxious, all the time. At least that's what I've heard.
For me, it's super hard. So in a recent vlog, I was like, you guys, I yelled bingo, I'm so proud of myself because I conquered that anxiety. He made fun of me. He made fun of my mental illness. So another recent thing when it comes to my mental health is I expressed at length at the whole feederism topic and calling my girlfriend a feeder and saying that I'm a feedie.
Amber, you're never gonna shut down those rumors, so maybe you should just stop talking about it. I mean, only you know what's going on, and when you guys, if you guys break up at this point, I'd be interested in to see what you'd be saying about Emily then, because you seem to trash all of your other exes.
That I'm actively involved in that sort of relationship has been detrimental to not only my mental health, but to Tommy's as well. He knows this, and he continues in every single reaction. Says emotional support
but feeder. Your audience has valid concerns when your ex, your current girlfriend, had an ex that was, over 1,000 pounds and died, and then 3 months later she's sliding into your DMs. That is fishy. Okay, to anybody but you. I mean, I get it. Fast fucking bonding with BPD. I get that. I have family members and friends with BPD, but still, you are 34 years old. You should be a little more mature than this. You should have gotten on your own ass about fixing your mental health before you got into this situation.
And he says, anytime that I'm eating, it's for Tommy. Anytime that I'm showing my body, it's for Tommy. He's continuing
Online,
on a
yeah.
storyline that I wish would literally stop.
Nobody else wants to see that. I'm
I
sorry.
wish it would stop because it's not true. And I wish it would stop because it's detrimental to Tommy's mental health and to my own.
Then get off the internet.
Actively knows that and still continues to do it. He has zero
He is the
regards
kindest of
to my
any reaction
feelings
channel
at
I've
all.
ever seen.
I even flat out said multiple times that this whole subject causes my mental health to be worse than ever.
Okay,
so
don't watch
two
reaction
small
channels.
examples of what I mean, and like the big grand scheme of things. Like this has been going on for years, and I have taken it for years. Like I could have a whole list of things that he has either mocked me for, made fun of me for, judged me for, has been insensitive about, etc., that has been mental health related. But him and his audience has not gave a fuck.
Why do you watch him then, if he's so detrimental to your mental health?
Because it genuinely was.
Okay.
But I have been literally made fun.
Okay, but you're wrapping an apology in like feces. That's not an apology. That's just a ball of feces. Like everything else out of this is bullshit. But yeah, saying you that was distasteful. No, that's an understatement, Amber. That was disgusting.
Fun of his whole YouTube career, and it's so low key that like he gets away with it. But even channels that are like high key about it, they still get away with it too. Like a good example of that.
Have you thought about maybe it's your behavior? No, of course, because she doesn't think about anybody but herself.
Is like me calling Jordy pale. Like everyone was so mad about it.
Yeah, because
like,
it's
the
rude.
fact that I said that he lives in his mom's basement, which I have no idea if that's a thing. People
you
are
paid
like,
for his info.
It's a good thing that he lives with his mom and dad. I don't know if he does, but everyone had like every like great excuse under the sun for the reason why he lives in his mom's basement. But yet me getting into my mom's car because I don't drive is like a horrendous thing. But yet me,
because we've seen the way you treat your mom,
a horrendous thing because I can't live on my own and this and that. But it's like people will make excuses for these reaction channels while literally looking down upon me constantly. But anyways, back to Zach. His response to me.
They're covering the way you're acting, and you're acting horrible. Cope and seethe, I guess.
Was like a misogynistic rant of nothing but like curse words and just, it was horrible. It was like verbally abusive. If I did that, which I have never done that, people would be like, oh, that's her true colors. There it is. But Zach is being rewarded for this, which is...
Yeah, because he doesn't act like this. Oh, you dumb bish. You dumb bish. You. Ooh. Okay.
Crazy to me. And I feel like it gets even worse than that. He literally went onto Twitch and brought violence into the mix. Whether he was joking or not, that is not okay to joke about. It truly makes me feel unsafe and not in the way...
Okay, but what about the allegations against you that you beat your partners? You want to talk about that? Because, I mean, the only actual confirmed violent one here is you.
Of like, oh, I firmly believe he's gonna come and like hurt me physically.
No.
But I no longer feel safe in this corner of the internet. Like, this is my job, and
a job you do horribly.
And it's truly just like being ripped from me day by day by day. I should be allowed on the internet without feeling unsafe. Now, because
you are allowed on the internet, it is also your choice to watch content that is made about you. No one is sitting you down and forcing you, okay? You're a big girl, Amby. You can get up, get your big girl britches on, and strut out that YouTube window. Damn.
I said one thing about his mental health, where literally in every single video, he has something to say about mine. He now has made room to validate his insensitivities to my mental health or just me as a person, as a full-ass person, as a human who is nuanced completely. So now he gets to be insensitive.
Yeah, it's nuanced. Humanity is nuanced. People is nuanced. Are you nuanced? Definitely. But you're also proven to be a horrible fucking person.
in like an exaggerated manner instead of just the low-key manner that he has had this whole time during his career. This also just goes to show that no matter what I do...
You pissed him off. You know that saying that like retail employees should be able to fight like one customer per month? Yeah, I feel like if YouTube had the same thing where like you could fight another YouTuber once per month, I think Zach would be very, very validated in wanting to fight you because you suck. I don't think he'd actually want to because we've also heard about your hygiene issues, but no
matter what the reaction channels do, I will always be the villain and I will always be the bad guy. Zach's response to my
You're consistently a horrible person who is allergic to personal growth. That's your own fault. That's nobody else's. You're just a loser.
Thing that I said about him, when he has said thousands and thousands and thousands of things about me that has hurt me, his response was abusive. It was cruel, it was mean, and I have to sit back and like deal with that because of thousands of people agree that that's the way he should have responded to me when I have never.
Thousands of people agree that that's the way he should have responded to me? And that's, I didn't read the rest of it.
Responded to any reaction channel in that way. And if I did, people would have attacked me for a lifetime.
Because you show consistently that you're a horrible person, Amberlynn. You kinda suck and nobody likes you, and that is okay. Don't know any other words to rhyme with that, but there we go. She sucks.
I am truly sickened, and like it has made me look at Zach in a completely different way. I constantly flip-flop.
So does this mean you're not gonna DM him anymore? Does this mean you're gonna stay off of his YouTube channel? Does this mean you're gonna, God forbid, stop watching reaction channels? No, because you're allergic to not doing that also.
With him, but I literally
allergic to self-improvement, mental health, and soap.
I am sickened by this. This community has made it okay to attack one person and one person only and to literally silence them in the minute.
You want to see what they do in a foodie? Oh, girl, come on. Oh, I don't know. No.
If they say one thing that might be distasteful,
you don't know what they've been saying about Alexis?
The other person has said. It immediately made me the bad guy and him the hero. I was simply stating one thing, while again, he states thousands and thousands and gets away with it constantly. Literally calls me a bitch. Literally says fuck you. Literally says
yeah,
he's gonna like use these hands or whatever, like insinuating violence. And
you gonna catch these hands. You deserve to catch them hands because you were acting like a biz snatch.
Everyone is okay with it. Like, it's not okay. I know he's gonna rebuttal.
It's not okay. It's just not okay.
You've done this and you've done that and you've done this and not take accountability for his words. I know that's what's gonna happen. I know that's gonna be his response because
pot, meat kettle.
He has done this long enough. He knows what his audience wants. I don't really know what else to say about it, but I do want to end this vlog. I'll see you guys in the next one.
God. Bye. Christ. Oh, God. That... I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say at this point. What the fuck was that? Maybe deflection? Gaslight, gatekeep, not so good at girl bossing. Definitely a see you next Tuesday. I feel like I have a bit of shell shock from that. And a couple flashbacks to my own gaslighters. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. That was fucked. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Amber, you deserved every single word that Zach spouted at you. That was not abuse, that was sticking up for himself. The only issue here is that you have continuously and consistently been an absolute nightmare to work with on this platform. Okay? You take everything as an attack against yourself because you can't be personally responsible. Sucks to be you, but, you know, you don't have to be such an utter bitch all the time. You can sit down and chill. Go to therapy, get some fucking help, learn how to properly socialize and treat people. I don't know, fuck, go back to kindergarten or something. Didn't they teach you guys, you know, treat others the way you wanted to be treated? Ah, Christ. I know the BPD makes people assume that, you know, no, my brain is right, everyone else is in the wrong, I'm the victim here. I get that. But, nah, not when everyone's been telling her this long that she needs to get some actual fucking help. At the same time, she's a narcissist, so her getting therapy could also be worse for her. Who knows? I don't fucking know. That was a mess. I never want to see anything like that again. But I will, because it is good content. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.